Black voters ain't got shit. That
That's
don't.
a good. That's a fair argument right there. I really feel like that's a whole fair argument right there. Societal level or institutional level. You know.
See, cause see, I don't even think that is that. Like, I mean, the people, cause like the stuff that's going on really with with Kyrie, Kanye, all these different things that we're seeing, that's really praise. Like they're angry, like they're jealous of who we are. Like that's not. I mean, for them not go out of their way to try to, make them do this ritual of apologizing is because they see themselves as less than. Like, because of their position that they're losing and it's slowly dwindling, well, consistently dwindling out of their hands, is that because they still have some power, or them trying to test to see if they still have the power, shows that they're weak. That's the way I see it. I don't think that they did anything special because, like, all right, you're a billionaire, and these millionaires that work for the establishments that you have, or your friendships that you have with these other people, and you try to use that against them. That's some pussy. That's some fake ass shit. That don't show like that to me. That's not integrity. You know what I'm saying? If you're trying to, especially with the Kyrie stuff, like it's like you're mad with this dude because he's smart enough to read and to learn things, to know thyself. Like that's one thing that we were not supposed to do, was to, be on the search for thyself, to know thyself. And because has, and he's, like maybe even passing it on to his other family members, people who may not know it, and you're just trying to share knowledge. That's more so what they're angry with, because it's showing they're not who they say they are. That's like, that's the big problem right there, is that with him recognizing his strength and his power weakens them.
So this let me read this right here. It says sources Nets have delivered Kyrie's Irving 6 items he must complete to return to team. Apologize, condemn movie, 500K donation to anti-hate causes, sensitivity training, anti-Semitic training, meet with ADL Jewish leaders, meet with Joe Tsai to demonstrate understanding. That's the list of things that he must do to come back after the 5 games.
Look, I don't know that man. I mean, I would assume that he's been in the league for a while. I don't really know his finances, but I, I don't know if I would go that far. I don't know if I would care that much.
Like you saying, walk away from the game of basketball. You love the game of basketball though. You loved
I
it.
love the game of basketball, but guess what? I know a bunch of basketball players, and when I'm ready to play it, y'all come on over to the crib. We can play. We can do whatever for me to get my. I mean, because I know. I mean, being in the NBA is mostly about the money, and I mean, this money that we praising really ain't worth a whole bunch. It ain't. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can look at it. If you look at the economy, it ain't worth a damn.
Telling
That's
you with this inflation.
worldwide.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, like you're really putting your integrity on the line to kiss up to somebody who's, especially in my opinion, that's lesser than you. Because I mean, you feel like you got to go out of the way to make this man do this and do that and or whatever. It's like, look, I mean, you're not even like you're not even being fair about what your anti-Semitic, your accusations, because everybody that's involved, him, the person who had it for sale for him to be able to share, and the people who made it. All of them didn't need to get a call, and I mean, are they all doing that? No. Like this is somebody because I mean, like I said, I think there's other reasons why they're picking on him because like everything that they have fought for, like they try to make him, you know,
Back down, submit, bend the knee, kiss the
yeah,
ring.
like I mean, because that was the whole thing. He didn't bend the knee when it was time for the injections, and he wasn't bending the knee when it came to this little movie, which is like, look, y'all move on. So that's really where they have the problem. Is like Jesus is like, put me on the cross. You know what I'm saying? This is how I stand. My father says this, and this is what I stand for. That's that. At some point, you got to realize this flesh is only flesh.
Telling you, man. And that money is just fucking paper. Let me
Yeah.
read some comments. It says, "Where are the influential black people? Why the fuck is everybody so damn quiet?"
No, they're not being quiet because the influential black people are talking shit about him because they don't. I mean, they praising the paper and you know, the balls of the white man.
Mm. Another comment says, "Requiring him to donate 500K of his own money to play is extortion." Another comment that says, "Why police officers are never met with these types of demands when they get trigger happy, I mean scared, and shoot unarmed black men. Oh, I forgot. That's not an outrage."
Well, because a lot of what you're saying, the plan to get rid of the kings on this soil is one of the things that they've been working together on. I mean, the Democratic Party started through KKK. Like all of the control of people's minds that's really that's against you know the most of the bad, because I mean I'm not gonna say that it's 1,000% bad, but you got to think about these people have been holding on to this agenda. Like even if you just really put pieces together, because like even when Clinton was in office, her foundation never released any of that money to help Haiti because of what happened in Haiti in the 1800s. Like, her hatred for Haiti is still based on, previous crimes. They hadn't done nothing but try to live and have their own,
Yeah.
since then. You know what I'm saying? So, like, they have a hatred for, you know, it's their problem. It's their racism that's making things a big problem because most if you're honest with yourself, because I mean that's the thing, they're living a lie, and the only way to continue with that lie is to do the shit that they're doing right now.
Mm. Let me read one more comment from this. It says, "Black people really need to effectively boycott a lot of these companies. Good will always win in the end. These companies have a lot of bad karma headed their way." For respect. It's a real struggle, right? It's the way I feel.